like you guys had kind of control throughout, and just a matter of getting those opportunities and cashing in on them.
Yeah, I thought we weren't at our best today. I thought we were a little sloppy with some of the things we did and recognizing. I don't think any of the guys would mind me saying that. There's a lot more to come from this team. I thought there was moments of complete control when we're playing, but I don't think overall we took advantage the way we should have.
And questions for either today. Gabe broke the individual season record with 11.5 shutouts, and we broke the team individual record with 12 today.
Talk about that accomplishment, Gabe, and how well your defense played.
Well, yeah, you can put my name on that, but actually it's a team effort. So sometimes I don't like how it just feels like it's only on me. It's definitely on my team. My backline, it's amazing all the season, and we're gonna keep going.
They seem to swarm anytime they kind of got in your vicinity. You saw 2-3 of your guys just converge, and it's out of there.
Always, always. They made my life easy. They made my job easy. I cannot thank them enough. And it's not only my backline, it's the 11 guys that are on the field. 10 plus me.
I thought that was the one area today we had short urgency. I thought we could have done a better job counter-pressing higher up the field. But I think around in sort of the low block defensively, I thought, like you nailed it, that's when the urgency seemed to kick in, and we seemed to wake up and take care of business.
They kind of picked up the offensive pressure there about the 60th minute maybe. They took a slew of shots there to start the second half. How did you all kind of manage that? And it seemed like you all were patient on the offensive end for you.
Yeah, I think it was some silly giveaways by us, honestly, and we recognized they went 4-1, 4-1, so we kind of recognized we're still trying to play into our two midfielders who are marked, and we should have bypassed them and found some. There was other free men on the field. I thought we were slow to recognise that, and I think that's what created a lot of the chances for them. But I thought again, great goalkeeper, great defenders 1v1 and 2v1. I thought we did a good enough job at that point.
What was your message at the half to you guys?
We had some tactical things that we talked about. We were showing on the video some of the spaces that we should have been exploiting, but also, I don't think we were playing to the level that we should have. I thought in the first half Matthew Bell was phenomenal, but that was really our only bit of spark, and it was like we were just going through the motions a little bit. We were decent, but we were looking at taking too long on the ball, and then we weren't defensively counter pressing quick enough, and so basically, try to inspire the guys, or try to, yell at the guys a little bit to wake up, and that team there has travelled across the country. They're a conference champion. They're an NCAA round winner. We've got to show them the respect they deserve and really put in our best effort.
Did you think there might have been some cautiousness on your side because it is the first game you're playing in this round?
I think that it's funny, right? Soccer's quite interesting. The two games before this was Kentucky and WVU, and super high pressure, intense games, and then this was a very lax defence. They were kind of sitting back in the mid block. Not to say they were bad defensively, they just sat back, so we had more time on the ball, and we kind of didn't adapt to the rhythm as well as we should have when they sat back, I think, and so we were a little bit lethargic because the game was very slow. We had to be methodical, but the moments that we needed to speed it up, I didn't think we did a great job in the first half, and then it became a little bit more transitional game in the second half, and we've got great players 1v1, and they're very good athletic for this level, and I think we were able to exploit some spaces, particularly Alex Agetti when he came on was causing all sorts of problems. So I think it was not our best performance. It's good that we got a 3-0 win. I've still got lots to work on in the training field. I mean, it keeps me in a job.
Coach, talk about being at home. I know you spent last year with 3 games on the road, and it's great to be at home. But I think even the fans, although it was a sellout, had a little bit of a letdown from all the energy that was there last week for West Virginia.
Yeah, I mean, I'll never fault our fans. I think they're the best in the country. They show up. It's Thanksgiving week, and we sell out again. So definitely appreciative of the support. And I think in a game like today, when we're playing against a mid-block, low-block type of team, we've got to do enough on the team to inspire the crowd to then give us back that energy and create that virtuous cycle. So I think it's on us for a little bit of the atmosphere.
Coach, for both of you, just on the progression through this tournament and how important obviously each win is, and you can only savor it for a moment, right, before you prepare for for the next one?
Yeah, I mean, we've already forgot about it. Other than me being mad about it, I think it's, you know, we got 8 o'clock tonight, Missouri State and Stanford, two very, very good teams. You know, two different types of teams, so it's going to be interesting. We're going to have to wait for that one to finish before we can, you know, start thinking about a strategy. But it's, I mean, that's the beauty of the tournament, right? I was telling these guys before the game, the process is beautiful. You know, the everyday, you know, breaking down training, breaking down the opponents, coming up with strategies, working so hard in training when these guys, you know, stay out extra and do stuff. That's the process. And as soon as we lose, they take that away from us. You know, and it's like, that's what we're fighting for. We're fighting just to continue living our lives and doing the things that we want to do.
Yeah, and for me, it's a common thing we say into the group is soccer doesn't have memory. So whatever championships, regular season, whatever we won, trophies, it's already done. It's until the next one. I mean, we had a good win today, but now it's on to the third round, and we keep going one step at a time.
Talk real quickly about your cap. I mean, you know, I'm a ball cap kind of guy, but watching soccer, I haven't noticed very many keepers with a cap on. And can you think you exploit that autograph goalkeeper model? Maybe
Would you
with
say
your
that's the main
autograph
reason?
on it or something?
See, that's the cap is the main reason for the shutouts.
It's the main reason of the shout, yeah. 3 times with the cap, 3 wins. But no, that's honestly, I got it from my dad. When I was younger, he always told me when I had the sun in front of me, use a cap so I could see the ball a little bit better. And well, I'm following his advice for sure.
It's my hat.
Yeah,
I'm sunburned.
The last couple wins have been super emotional, like you mentioned, Kentucky and West Virginia. Do you feel this team has gotten more focused on business at hand of win one and move on?
Yeah.
You could just tell that just shake hands, let's get back inside, and let's prepare for the next one.
Yeah, I think it's got to be business-like, right? There's no big wins right now. We're going to be if we don't win it all, we're going to be disappointed, right? And we're not taking anything for granted. You know, you get to celebrate when we get revenge for the loss against Kentucky. We get revenge for the loss against WVU, and we win a championship. Those are moments to celebrate. You know, you've got to take the time to enjoy those moments. Otherwise, what's the point? I think this game always had the chance of being a bit of a banana skin game from all of the celebration and then adulation for winning the conference championship to come down to play a team that, you know, we don't come across very regularly, like a sort of out of the box kind of team. But, you know, going forward, there's only, like I said, today, you know, Cal Baptist did a terrific job. They're a good team. There's only good teams left, and we have to be businesslike. And there's going to be there's nobody we don't expect to beat, you know. So if we don't win it all, we're going to be sad. And that's just the nature of the team and what we've created with the standards and the level. You know, that these guys, this is their dream, this is what they want, this is what they work so hard to achieve.
Yeah.
So they'll be disappointed if they don't achieve it.
Coach, what schedule do you have now with classes out? Got, you know, a lot more time to work, and how do you balance that with Thanksgiving and the next game and all that?
Yeah, that's great. So we kind of tradition, I mean, it's great to be involved in, you know, in the tournament this time of year. So we've been able to develop a tradition. So we'll meet as a team on Thursday, and we'll have a team Thanksgiving dinner together. But we'll go through the normal process now. We've got a week in between games, which is nice. So we can have a day off and a recovery day, and then we can start to get back to training. In the afternoon after training, we'll have Thanksgiving dinner together, which will be, which is always quite nice, and ugly sweater competition and all of that stuff. You know, should be fun. But other than that, it's a normal week. I mean, we train in the mornings during classes and school in the afternoon. Now they'll go home and rest, which will be good.
Thanks, guys.